So we begin at the very beginning, which is the Muladhara chakra. If you see this image, the Muladhara rests at the base of our spine or the groin area. So if you're seated in a comfortable Sukhasana or hero's pose position, wherever you are, I invite you to bring attention to your root or Muladhara chakra. The color associated with this chakra is red. And the reason why is because red has the longest wavelengths in the vibrational frequency. And so it is also the slowest color if we think of color and frequency. So it reminds us to slow down, which is what we'll be doing this morning. And for the root chakra, it is developed when we are in the womb. So as we are born and brought into this physical body, our root chakra starts to connect with the outside world. And for us, that is in the womb. So it starts at 0 months at the inception of our creation when our spirit reaches our body, and it continues for 24 months, developing to the world around us. And it is connected because of that to our survival, our ability to survive and to live in this world. So it is also connected to the element of earth, which is the solid element, material element. Our Muladhara chakra, or our root, is where we can manifest. So this is where all of our ideas travel to become material things. There's some additional information on this informational sheet with the stones that are associated to the Muladhara chakra. If you are interested in crystal healing or stone healing, these are very powerful solid stones: bloodstone, tiger's eye, hematite. And you see here the symbol. Every chakra has a symbol that represents different symbolisms from the Hindu tradition as well as nature. Each of the chakras are represented as lotus flowers with different numbers of petals. And if you think of our chakra systems as flowers or energy systems that are rotating constantly, the petals are like the antenna of those wheels. So the petals connect with and bring in information so that our body can translate that information and inform our brain. So for the Muladhara, they have 4 petals. If you think about a table with 4 legs, this is the foundation. If you have 4 very strong and stable corners, you can support a foundation. Think about a house or a building. You'll also see here some essential oils if you practice with those that help to connect to the root chakra. Rosemary, sandalwood. Think of essences and smells that associate you to the earth, as well as some organs that are associated. If you think about the earth and solid matter, our root chakra is connected to our skeleton, which is the solid, our legs, which reach down into the earth, our feet, which connect to the earth, as well as our large intestine and our teeth. Our large intestine digests everything that is solid. So when we work through our root chakra, we will be working with these areas, and you'll hear me say, imagine the earth, visualize different things in your body to connect fully to the root. We can also see some healing foods. So the root chakra, more than all the other chakras, is connected to food and material, what we bring into our body, especially proteins and beans and beets and radishes, things that grow in the earth. This is a little bit of Ayurveda, but if you're connecting to your roots, think about what you're bringing into your body, things that grow with roots deep into the earth. So you're also connecting to that energy and that essence. If you have an imbalanced chakra at your root, you might feel scattered energy, anxiety, fear. This is showing up a lot right now in society because of the uncertainty we are living in. So there's a lot of excess anxiety and excess fear in the air and in the energy that we're receiving. And so it's very important to understand how to ground yourself and how to recognize when those triggers might be coming up for you. So we'll be doing some cues to listen to our body and to connect with it in some of these ways that it translates in the real world, so you can take it practically. And as you see, the Muladhara is the Sanskrit name for, it translates to root support. And so that's what we'll be doing here today. We'll be connecting to our root support. This is an image, and all of these images can be found in The Wheels of Life. I'll share it after class, but it's a book that is by Anodea Judith, and it has a lot of information on all of our chakra systems, and it's my go-to. I've read it like 5 times. This image I love because it represents really our roots. And if you look at the sciatic nerve, which we will be tuning in with, it connects all the way down from our hips all the way down into the earth. And it does represent the roots of a tree or the roots of our being. And so I just love this image to invite you to visualize as we start our practice. Here's a little bit more information. Some of this I've already mentioned, but this is also from the book that speaks a little bit about the function of a root chakra, which I talked about, survival and grounding and feeling centered. The root chakra is associated with our right to be here. And our right to be here is very much associated with our ability to ground in a safe space, not just within our environment, feeling safe, but in our bodies, feeling like our bodies are supporting us. So we'll be working through, as I mentioned, a lot of these areas that connect us to our root. And we will be bringing in different visualizations that are also connected, such as the color red and the element of earth. And there's a lot of information. The chakra systems, they're information that you can receive and exchange. They'll be different every day. And so the book is very wonderful, but I encourage you to continue to explore ways in which you connect to your root chakra or see yourself opening up that root chakra. There's a lot of practices that I'll mention as well at the end of the class. And again, this is the symbol. You will hear me say, and I invite you to think about certain mantras this morning that you want to connect with for yourself. It can be a sankalpa, which is an intention for yourself for your day or for your week, or it can certainly be a mantra to ground you in this space. So for the root chakra, I am is a very basic mantra to connect us to being here. I am, just connecting to your body. And you can choose to add the words, I am safe, I am home, whatever that means for you. I am centered, and I am grounded. So these are very powerful mantras that connect us to the root.